Hello everyone, I'm so glad that you stopped by to watch this video today because I have my very first pin haul video to share with you, and this will be a collective pin haul that each of the members of my family purchased on this vacation. And then if you stick around to the end of the video, I do have several mystery pin unboxings and unbaggings that I will bring my girls in to help me open up because some of these were their purchases. So we're very excited to get into these and add them to our pin board. So stick around because we have that to come. I'm going to show you a close-up of all of our pins that we got in our collection. So that's coming up right now. So we'll start up here in the left-hand corner with Landon's collections of pins. Now Landon did a lot of pin trading on this vacation, and he started out with purchasing a booster pack of pins. And the first pin trade that he made was this 2014 chip pin, and you can see the little Mickey ears on top of the 0 in 2014, and then right next to the 2014 chip pin we have the 2015 Maleficent pin. So that was another trade of Landon's. Emma had purchased a 2017 booster pack from the Character Warehouse on Vineland, and Landon decided that he'd really like to have this stitched pin in his year pin collection, so he traded one of his pins for this pin of Emma's. The next pin that Landon traded for was this Max pin, and Max is, I believe, a nephew to Goofy, and you can see that he does bear some resemblance to Goofy. I love his little green hat, and then of course he has that little green necktie, so he thought it'd be a lot of fun to have this Max pin in his collection because he is a huge fan of Goofy. Next, Landon found this really nice Marvel Ant-Man pin, and this is about a 1.5 inch pin. And Landon is a big fan of Marvel and he loves the Ant-Man movie, so he really wanted to add this pin to his collection. To the right of the Ant-Man pin, we have this really cute Mickey Cubs pin. We are big Cubs fans in this house. Landon and I both added this pin to our collection. You'll see mine in just a few minutes. But the interesting thing about this pin was that he found his at the Frontierland Trading Post, and the price was $12.99, and mine was $11.99 in Disney Springs. I was a little surprised that we found two different prices for the same pin, but nevertheless we both wanted to add this adorable Mickey Cubs pin to our pin collection. We have received a few pieces of mail from fellow YouTube friends, and this first one is from Caitlin at All About the Magic. If you have not checked out Caitlin's channel, I will make sure she is linked below. Caitlin sent us this Wonderground Gallery horse collar postcard. This is by Matt Hawkins, so thank you so much, Caitlin. I love this card and we just loved meeting you. I also added this special edition postcard. This is a Mickey art print, and this actually is exclusively designed for Chase Visa rewards, and I really thought this was just an interesting piece of artwork of Mickey Mouse, so I thought it'd be really fun to fill up some of the space on our new pin board. Just to the right of the Mickey postcard, there is a beautiful thank you card from Coral from Coral Joy Travel, and I will link her channel below as well. Coral makes some beautiful jewelry, and I purchased some bracelets from her before our Disney vacation. And with that bracelet purchase, Coral sent us this beautiful thank you note, and she also sent each of the kids a Zoom pin from her pin collection, and I will show you those pins in just a moment. Alright, so moving on to the right hand corner of this board, this is Emma's section of pins. So we'll start off with these Zoom pins, and these are two of the pins that I mentioned that Coral sent to the kids. This Daisy Duck pin, which I'm assuming Coral intended for Emma, and then she also sent a Donald Duck Zoom pin, which Emma actually traded Landon for. He wanted one of her 2017 pins. It was the stitch pin that I showed you a few minutes ago. So she traded him for this Donald Duck pin. You can see that there's a theme going with Emma's collection. She is a huge fan of Donald Duck. So now she has the Daisy Zoom, the Donald Zoom. She also has this 2017 Donald Duck booster pin, and this was from a set that she purchased at the Character Warehouse. There were 6 of these 2017 pins, and she paid, I want to say $6.99 or $7.99 for the booster set, but they were regular $24.99. So this is definitely a great purchase that she made, and she traded all of those pins off and she kept her favorite one, which is the Donald Duck here. And next we have this Donald Duck Vinylmation pin, and I'm not 100% sure that this is a real pin. It might be a scrapper. It feels a little bit plasticky to me. So even though it might not be a real pin, I know that Emma will still love it and cherish it because it is Donald Duck and he is her favorite. Emma also traded for this Donald Duck hat, and this is from the Disney Characters hat collection. The last pin that Emma traded for was this Winnie the Pooh and Piglet pin, and she just loved it so much and wanted to have it. I adore this pin as well. I've always been a fan of Pooh and Piglet, and I love their friendship that they have. And the last of Emma's pins before we get into the mystery pin bag unboxing and unbagging today is this Donald Duck foul mood pin, and you can see that he is really angry, and this pin has like a pin on pin feature. You can see the layers there, and yes, Donald Duck definitely looks like he is in a very foul mood. Making our way down the board, I have one more of these Zoom pins from Coral, and she sent this pin to Adeline because I've mentioned to Coral that Adeline's favorite character is Minnie Mouse, and so this is one of the Zoom pins from the Mystery Zoom collection. So thank you, Coral. Adeline loved this pin so much she wore it almost every single day on our trip. Adeline found this great booster set. So this booster set features several beloved rides from Magic Kingdom. In the upper left hand corner you have Space Mountain, of course, which Adeline got to ride for the very first time on this trip. And to the right of that you have the teacups and the tea kettle from the Mad Tea Party ride. Below that you have the boat and jungle scene from the Jungle Cruise ride. And in the lower left hand corner you have Splash Mountain. I also wanted to share a couple of special pins that Adeline chose. The first one is this I Conquered Everest pin. This is a great pin. Adeline has never ridden Everest before. She just hit the minimum height requirement before we went on this December vacation. I actually bought this pin for her as a gift, and she was very excited that she finally got to conquer Everest herself. And just to the right of that we have the Star Wars Zooms pin, and this features Yoda down at the bottom there, and you can see Han Solo and Chewie, Luke and Leia on top of Yoda's head. And I want to show you one cool thing about this pin. One of the things I really liked about this pin a lot is the hidden slider feature with C-3PO and R2-D2, so that you have the complete set of Star Wars friends from the original Star Wars trilogy. Before I move on to show you the rest of the pins on this board, I just wanted to thank Becca from Disney Kitty for this lovely card that she sent, along with a very sweet note. Disney Kitty does a ton of unboxings. She is a Disney pin pro, and I've learned a lot from her. In fact, I thought I would display all of my pins on a pin board because she does this so magnificently herself. So check out Disney Kitty's channel. Becca, we have really enjoyed watching your videos. We just adore you and we adore your channel so much. So thank you so much for sending this card and this sweet little note. So I purchased 8 pins for myself on this trip, and I'm going to start here with this Rivers of Light pin. Rivers of Light was actually a show that I had never seen before, so I picked up this pin right after we watched the show, and I thought this was a beautiful pin. You can see kind of like a sparkly blue background, and you can see all of the little animals there. There's a turtle, and then you can see the owl up there in the corner, as well as some sea life. And then you have the lily, which is kind of like the main attraction in the Rivers of Light show. They put these out on the middle of the water and they light up and they spray water out of them, and it's just absolutely a breathtaking show. So I bought this pin to commemorate our first time seeing Rivers of Light. So the evening that Bob and I celebrated our 13-year wedding anniversary at the Contemporary Resort, we ate at California Grill and we watched the Happily Ever After fireworks from the top of the Contemporary after dinner. And so we picked out this Find Your Happily Ever After pin at the Bayview gift shop, as well as this really adorable Mickey and Minnie pin, and you can see it says "My happy place is with you," and they're sitting out in front of the castle and they're watching the fireworks together, and we just thought this was a really nice pin to commemorate the memory of our 13-year wedding anniversary that we celebrated at Disney World. So another great idea from Becca at Disney Kitty was to collect pins from different resorts that we've stayed at, and I love this idea. We've only stayed at 2 Disney resorts, and I actually had trouble finding a Caribbean beach resort pin, believe it or not. I looked the entire trip and didn't find one, but we did pick up this Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa pin, and it looks kind of plain at first glance. When you move it around a little bit, you can see that it has a beautiful kind of opalescent sparkly background, and it says Disney Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, and then you have the horseshoe, of course, and you have the little jockey on his racehorse there at the bottom. Another fun pin that I found was at the Space Mountain gift shop. This is in Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland, just outside of the Space Mountain ride, And I got this because it was the first time that we got to ride this ride all together as a family. Adeline, as I mentioned before, just hit the 44-inch height requirement for a couple of these rides in Disney World. And I thought this was kind of a perfect pin because it features 3 of the original Disney favorite characters. You have Pluto there off to the left, Mickey Mouse in the middle, and then Minnie off to the right there. So it's kind of representing my 3 kiddos. And then you have Space Mountain in the background there, and they're all donning their space gear. And this pin just kind of commemorates a very special memory for me of finally getting to ride this ride all together as a family. This next pin is pretty fun. This is actually the Disney Rewards pin for the Disney Chase Visa holders, and this features Snow White dancing with Dopey across the cottage floor. And this is a slider pin, so it has a really fun sliding feature to it. I'm dancing across the floor. There is my Mickey Mouse Cubs pin. I mentioned before that Landon and I both got this pin. We are huge Cubs fans in this house, so Landon and I both really were happy to have this Mickey Cubs pin to add to our collections. Of course, I had to save the best pin for last. This last pin is actually the one I was most excited to get my hands on, and this is a limited edition Snow White 80th anniversary pin. And I'm actually going to take this off here so I can show you a close-up. So there it is. This is actually a really good size hinge pin, and I found this at the Frontierland Trading Post in Magic Kingdom on our last day in Disney World. So I bought this on December 20th, and this was actually released on December 14th for the 80th anniversary of Snow White. And so the front of this is so beautiful. It's this very light sparkly blue, and you can see all 7 dwarves there around the outside of this diamond-shaped pin. And when you open this pin, you have the evil queen there at the top holding her little box of hearts. So you have Snow White there with her prince holding her. They're looking into each other's eyes so lovingly because they have found each other at last, and they're sitting inside this little apple-shaped frame. Just such a beautiful pin, and I was so happy to find this pin and to add it to my collection. And you can see that this is a limited edition pin of 2000. So I'm still learning about these pins. I don't know a lot about them, but I think that's a pretty good number. I promised that I would have Emma and Adeline come in at the end of the video so that we could unbag and unbox all of our mystery pins that we got on this trip. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Are you girls ready?
Yeah.
Emma's first set is this Tsum Tsum Beauty and the Beast mystery collection. And this mystery set comes with 2 of these 9 pins shown here. And the second set that Emma picked up was this collectible pin pack Tsum Tsum mystery pin collection. There are a total of 16 designs, and you can get 5 of these pins in this mystery bag. The next mystery pack is this droid mystery set, and this is one that I picked up for myself at the Character Warehouse. And so here are the 8 different pins that you can try to collect in this set, and this box comes with 2 mystery pins. And then Adeline found at the Sunset Ranch in Hollywood Studios pin trading post this mystery icon pin set, and this has a total of 16 designs that you can try to collect. And this package also comes with 5 mystery pins. Okay, so who wants to go first?
Me.
You want to go first? You want to open this? Okay. Scissors. And then I'm going to show a close-up as you open each one, okay? Wait, tell me which one's first. Which ones do you want?
I want Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Daisy, and Pluto.
Those are the ones you'd like today?
Yeah.
Okay, first time. This is our first time doing a mystery unbagging. So serious.
Oh. Yay!
You got it. Okay, ready? Don't look. Reach inside. Grab 1 pin. What'd you get?
Sorcerer Mickey.
So this is the first pin that Adeline pulled out of her mystery set today. This is Sorcerer Mickey. You ready to get another one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
Minnie!
Let me see. Oh my word, that one's so cute. I love it. Pin number 2 is this adorable little Minnie Mouse pin, and this is a red and white polka dot pin with Minnie Mouse, and you have her cute little bow at the top there. Matches my nails today, Addie. And this is Minnie Mouse is Adeline's most favorite character, so she was very glad to get this pin today.
Ooh, what is it?
This is the Sally pin. Very cute. You've got all the tattered pieces of fabric sewn together there.
I'm gonna get, I forgot what name it is from Toy Story. What? Who's that one? Oh.
Oh, she got Jack. So she
from
has
the same movie.
Yeah, it's from the same movie. So she had Sally, and now she has Jack. And this is number 4 from the mystery pin set. One more to go.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay!
What'd
I
you
got
get?
2 that I wanted.
You got 2 that you really wanted. And this is, do you want to show it or do you want me to?
I want to show it.
Okay. So can you tell who this is?
It's Pluto.
Adeline got Pluto. This was one that she wanted. You got it. Good job. So that is the Pluto pin. It's cute. It's a little yellow pin. It has a green collar and a little bone at the bottom there. So you got 2 pins that you really, really wanted. So you don't love these 3 as much, right? But these are nice for pin trading, aren't they? So the next time that we go to the parks, you can bring them with you and try to trade them for maybe ones that you do want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's super fun. So that's Adeline's.
I'm going to open up the Tsum Tsum Beauty and the Beast.
And so this has 2 pins in it, right? And I think these ones are individually wrapped. I think in some of the other videos I've watched on unboxings, they should be individually wrapped. So you'll have to
see.
Yep, they are.
Yay.
Wait, who are you hoping to get? Tell us first.
Chip.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
What's his name? Gaston.
No, that's LeFou.
LeFou.
So
yeah.
Chip or LeFou?
It doesn't work.
Emma's left-handed, so it's really hard for her to use like right-handed scissors.
There. Oh, I don't know which one I got. Oh, I got I can't think of his name.
It's her dad.
Yeah, what's his name?
Maurice. Crazy old Maurice.
I got Maurice.
This is Maurice. And these are a really good size pin. I'm really shocked at how big these are. Just kind of as a reference, so you can see Adeline's pins from the 5-pin pack, and you can see the size of Maurice next to it. And I like that one, Emma.
Yeah, I do too.
I know it's not one of the ones you wanted, but I think he's really cute. He's a handsome old fella. Balding.
Oh, there's already a There we go. Okay. Oh, I got the little Cogsworth, right?
Cogsworth.
Cogsworth.
And so there's Cogsworth. He looks a little mad in this picture.
Yeah. He's always he's cranky.
He is cranky, you're right.
I mean, they're big.
So you didn't get the ones you wanted, but we didn't have these ones.
No,
and they're both really good pins. So Emma got Maurice and Cogsworth. Very good.
Yay!
All right, I'll do my set, and then Emma, you can save your 5-pin pack last. So now I'm going to open the Star Wars Droid Mystery Set. I really hope that I get some that I know, because there's a lot of characters in here I don't know.
So which ones do you want to get today?
I would really like to get BB-8. I'm looking for maybe BB-8, C-3PO, or R2-D2. Who is that? I don't know who these are. I'm not from, you know what's funny? I love Star Wars, but I don't recognize a lot of the characters on this mystery set.
I recognize some of them.
Well, all of these ones besides that one, remember in the, I forgot which one it was on, but remember in the, I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are also like little bags, and you get 2 in this set. Here we go.
Dude, what did you get?
Here we go. Oh, I don't know what he is, but he's yellow. So if anybody knows who this droid is, let me know in the comments. This is my very first of 2 droid mystery pins. So he's kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know who he is. So we'll have to figure that one out later.
I think you get ones that you know.
All right, let me see if I can feel it and tell.
I know, I was trying to do that.
Ooh,
I felt it kind of felt like that.
I don't feel anything round though. You know, I think it might be.
I think it might be that one.
I think it might be R2-D2. I'm gonna go with R2-D2.
Oh yeah.
Is that cheating? Coral, is that cheating? Feeling the bag first. All right, here we go. Oh, it's not R2, but I do.
I told you it's this one. I told
What
you.
is her? You were right. You were right. Is that who is that? I recognize this one too.
I do too. Isn't he from like the big shuttle? From like, wasn't it 3 or 4 or 2?
3 or 4 or 2.
What?
Maybe, or 5 or 6 or 7. So I guess I need to brush up on my droid knowledge because I don't really know who this character is. I do recognize this one. I just don't know who it is. What, out of 8 pins, there were only 3 that I recognize anyway, so the odds weren't on my side. Last set. Here we go, Emma. This is the Disney Tsum Tsum collection, and you already have
Donald, Daisy.
You have Donald and Daisy, and Adeline has Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
So which ones would you hope for today?
Dumbo.
That's the one I want too. I want Dumbo.
I want Dumbo. That one. I can't remember.
Is that Oswald?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oswald.
Dumbo, Oswald. What's his name? Eeyore, and Pooh.
Pooh. So
Winnie the Pooh.
that's only 4.
Oh, and then Piglet.
Piglet. I would say I like that little Goofy. He's pretty cute.
I do.
You ready?
I don't know if I
Liam
could go enough.
had like high school
No, I did.
movie.
Okay.
This is fun. I can see why it would be frustrating if you open them up a lot and get duplicates though.
Packages.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, so Emma's were packaged. They were individually wrapped, all these ones.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder why Addie's weren't in this bag. Kind of funny.
Cut it.
That's why people made scissors.
Yep. Exactly. How's the wine?
Bam.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Emma. Come on.
I know what I wanted.
Oswald.
Oswald was like,
Oswald's so cute.
I got Oswald.
He's so cute. I love his ears and his little tiny nose.
Oh, I
Okay,
love it.
Love him.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay, well that's 1 out of 5. Let's see.
I'm so nervous. I hope you can do it. Or you want. I can't talk today.
Now hopefully I don't get Donald or Daisy.
But you can use those as trader pins if you do.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine if you got Donald.
Wait, I got Daisy. I got Daisy. I'm like, I know it's gonna be Donald or Daisy. I have Daisy, and I have her already.
Yeah.
And I already have Daisy, but she's adorable, and I could trade her.
That's right, you can trade her. Got a little Egyptian dancing going on while we're here.
Daisy.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
It's gonna be Donald. I know it. Oh, which one?
Oh,
Which one is
Can I
it?
see?
It's Piglet.
Oh, that's cute.
And another one I wanted. And I got Piglet, another one I wanted. He's so adorable.
2 left.
Wait, I'm gonna feel this one.
Wait, I want to feel it too. I want to see if I can guess it.
It's Donald.
Wait, I want to feel it.
It's
Oh,
Donald.
it's
I
Donald.
bet it's this one. Is that Cinderella or Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell. It's Donald or Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell.
Oh, it's Tinkerbell. No, oh, it's
Oh,
which one is it?
oh, it's Chip. It's Chip.
No, it's Dale.
No, because Dale has.
Dale has a red nose, right?
Yeah, Dale has a red nose.
Okay, we're gonna look this up because.
Okay, so how can you tell Chip and Dale apart? Let's find out.
According to Wikipedia, originally the two had a very similar appearance.
Chip has a small black nose.
So Chip. I got
I
Chip.
told you.
See,
it was
we
Chip.
were right, Emma. You were
Yeah.
wrong.
I thought you said Neener.
Neener, neener.
Neener.
All right, so Emma got Chip.
Okay.
All right, number 5, last one.
Feel it.
Last one, best one. Which one do you think it's gonna be?
Uh-oh.
Which one?
It's 2 ears. So it has to be Mickey or Minnie.
Or it could be this one.
No,
or
because
it
It could be Pooh Bear. Oh, excuse me, it could be
said
Pooh
it has
Bear.
big ears, and those ones are tiny.
Ooh, big ears, Stitch.
Yeah, but they're round. It's gonna be Mickey or Minnie.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well, you
say-
don't have either one of those.
I'm gonna say Neener if you guys are wrong. Okay.
It can be.
It's gonna be Minnie. I'm right.
Yes. No, we were both right. I said Minnie. Because it's a little.
Oh, Neener.
Neener.
I got Minnie.
Aw, she's
Cute
cute.
little pink cheeks. Aw.
Adeline has that one too that Coral gave
Oh wait,
us.
Emma, you got 3 that you wanted, and I got 2 that I wanted. Look, 5. Wait.
Alright guys, so that completes our pin haul video from December 2017, as well as our first mystery unbaggings, unboxings, and the kids are already having fun with all of their new pins. We're gonna get these set up on the pin board. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel already, click that little red subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it so that you get a notification every time we post a new video, because we have a lot of big stuff coming. We have all of our trip vlogs coming for you sometime in January. I wanted to get through all of our haul videos first. We normally put out a Disney video every single Wednesday, and I'm hoping to do a bonus video on Disney every week for the next few weeks, just while we can get through all of the extra videos that we have, and then our trip vlogs will start. We vlogged the entire vacation. I have tons and tons of vlogs coming for you, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll also be doing some more giveaways coming up very soon, so thank you guys all so much for watching today. We hope you enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments below which one was your favorite pin. I showed you a lot, but I'm going to show you one last little clip at the end so you can get a good look at the whole pin board, and tell us in the comments below which one you like the best. So maybe, what?
My favorite's Minnie.
Minnie, can you sit up? Adeline whispered to me that her favorite's Minnie. I like that one too, Addie. That's a cute pin. So we appreciate all of you stopping by today. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we have just added all of our new mystery pins to the board. We have Emma's across the top there. She has all of her Donald pins. And then her new mystery pins include Piglet and Oswald, Cogsworth. We have Chip, Minnie Mouse, and Maurice. And then she got another Daisy today. And down here we have Adeline's corner. And she added Pluto and another Minnie Mouse pin. She already had the Minnie Zoom. She has Jack and Sorcerer Mickey and Sally there. And my two Star Wars mystery droids over here.